I think it will thrill you. It may shock you. It might even horrify you. So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, now is your chance to, well, we've warned you.
Hey guys, welcome to Happy Wax TV. So I just got to start this video by first of all saying thank you. Last night we hit 500 subs. That is amazing. I was really bummed out when my old channel got taken down, and we're slowly with this new one climbing back up on our way to 100 billion subscribers. So 500 is awesome. Thank you guys. I told you I had a few announcements that I was going to make when we hit 500 subs. So I'll be very quick. I know you guys know I love to ramble here, so I'll try and stay on track as best I can so this video doesn't end up being 2 hours long. But okay, so first, thank you. Thank you for 500 subs. That is amazing. All the subscribers that came back after the old channel got taken down, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I mean, daily there's new subscribers joining up. I just want to say thank you to you guys. I mean, everybody, the whole community here is awesome, and I love that this channel is getting bigger and bigger every day. It's awesome. So I have a couple things that I want to do. First off, but they're both going to happen when we hit 1,000 subscribers. So we've got a couple months to wait. The pace we're going right now, I think it'll be probably about 3 months before we hit 1,000. I could be wrong, and it could go quicker. You know what I mean? So it fluctuates. Some weeks there's a lot of subs come in, and then other weeks there's like only a couple. But that's you know how it goes with you know, smaller channels like this one. So. And I try and put out as many videos as I can a week, but it's summertime now and my work schedule is crazy busy, so I can only do so much. But I am trying. I try and put out at least 2 or 3 videos a week minimum. Sometimes that doesn't always happen, but anyways, okay, I'm rambling. So okay, so 2 announcements. So first, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I am going to start doing live streams regularly. The one thing I love about this platform on YouTube and Facebook as well, is you get to you know, talk and this community that we're in, and you know, through the comment sections, and we have discussions, and that's why I do this. I don't do this to make money. I don't monetize this channel. I don't need the money. I you know, it is what it is. So but I love talking to you guys, and I love meeting new people on here and getting your takes on you know, horror movies, good ones, bad ones, low budget, big budget, stuff you want to see, you know, classic stuff like that. And you know, and I love having conversations. I love having, you know, friendly, heated arguments about, you know, why I think a movie is not very good and you might like. I love that stuff. You know what I mean? It's a way to communicate. We're all friends here. We all love horror. That's why we're here doing this, right? So, and I've seen some other channels do it, like The Horror Show kills it, and Queenie Todd, they do a lot of live streaming, and I love watching their shows and the way they live stream and the interaction they have with the audience and stuff. And I think that's really something that I want to do. The only thing is I want to do it when we hit 1,000. That way there's, you know, we have like a good base, you know, audience, so that when I do go live, you know, there's lots of questions coming in and interaction back and forth. So that's a big thing that's going to happen when we hit 1,000 subs. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start a Patreon for this channel when we hit 1,000 subs. Now, I've said this 100 times in my videos. I don't monetize this channel because I don't need it to make money, and that's not what I'm here for. But I do want to use a Patreon because I really have this thing where I want to give back to a charity, and I really want to help kids out. I'm going to say this in a few videos coming up too. So when I start the Patreon, what I want to do, okay, so I live in London, Ontario, and there's a radio show, FM 96, and every year the 2 show hosts, Taz and Jim, they have this, and they've been doing it for years. It's called the Taz Show Toy Drive. And what they do is I think it's at the Radisson or the Sheridan downtown, but you drive up and you drop toys off and donations, and they give it to the Salvation Army for the kids at Christmas. And I love that. That's awesome. So, and I thought, well, if I start a Patreon account, then I mean, you know, all the money that's collected from that Patreon at the end of the year at Christmas time, I can walk in to, you know, the Taz Show Toy Drive and give them a big check from all the family at Happy Wax TV. So whether that goes this year, I'm gonna do it anyways, even if I have to give my own money. I'm gonna take it down and buy some toys. I'm gonna take my daughter and my son, and we're gonna go buy some toys, and I'm gonna give a big check of my own money at the end of each year, or at the end of this year at Christmas time, and I'm gonna give it on behalf of Happy Wax TV. But once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna start the Patreon, and the money collected from that Patreon over the course of the year, I'm going to give it to a children's charity of some sort. Maybe, I'll break it up every 6 months, sort of thing. It just depends on how well it goes and stuff like that. But again, so that's going to happen when we hit 1,000 subs. So I'm really excited for that too. So a couple things to look forward to, but I'm really stoked about the live streaming when we hit 1,000 subs. So the way the channel's growing now, it's actually growing faster than my old channel. That I had up for a couple years before it got taken down, and this one's growing way faster than the old one. So I'm thinking probably another 2, maybe 3 months we'll be up around the 1,000 mark. So yeah, big things will happen once we hit 1,000. So anyways, rambling, I just want to say thanks again, guys. 500 subs, we did it. On our way to 100 billion subs. That's, it's amazing. So you guys are awesome. So, okay, so now today we're talking Blu-ray haul. I got a couple things. First of all, when I start these, I like to start off with my collectibles. So I just picked this guy up last week. I have a guy that I know that goes around, and he's a collector, but he collects and then sells his stuff. And he always calls me when he gets awesome stuff like this. And it doesn't have a stand. It did, but it didn't come with it. So I have to actually make one. So he will stand by himself, but he always falls over. So anyways, it's the original Xenomorph from the original Alien movie. Now he stands 2 feet tall, and I wish I could, he has some serious weight behind him. You know what I mean? Like, he is fucking heavy. And the cool thing too is if you open his mouth, the little fucking snapper inside his mouth comes out. Hopefully that shows on camera. So yeah, this guy was amazing. So when he sent me a picture, and he's totally movable, you know what I mean? And he's got the cool tail and stuff. So, but he was, when he sent me a picture of this and asked if I was interested, and I was like, dude, I don't care how much it is, just fucking buy it, because you never see these things. So anyways, yeah, so that's the collectible I just got. I'll build a stand for him, and I'll have him in here or the other studio at some point. So I just wanted to share that with you. But man, he's got some serious fucking weight to him. So all right, and then okay, so oh, you guys are gonna ride me for this, but I have never seen one episode of Sons of Anarchy. Okay, I heard the show is awesome. I'm a big fan of Ron Perlman. But I've never seen an episode. But my buddies at The Beat Goes On called me and said they had the limited edition complete series came in, and he asked if I wanted it, and I said, well, I've never really watched an episode, so probably not. And he goes, dude, you got to come down and see this thing. It's fucking awesome. So I went down, and sure enough, the fucking thing's awesome. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's crazy. Now I'm going to tell you a quick funny story. They know I do Blu-ray hauls. Okay, so I started a video to do this already, and when I opened the box, there was nothing in it. So I know, joke's on me, funny as fuck. In fact, I'll play that clip for you right now. It's just, they got me good. Let's open this bad boy up. So that's what comes inside, and then when you open it up, nothing. Anyways, okay, so there you go. So they got me. So all right, let's open this again, because now I know there's stuff inside it, because I went down and they put it back inside. So, but they got me good. Anyways, okay, so you open it up, and it comes in this, it's cardboard, but it looks like a wood box. Now I don't know what this symbolizes. Again, I've never seen an episode, but I am gonna watch it now that I have this series on DVD. But then what really got my eye is when you open it up, it's got this awesome, I don't know if this is like a tombstone, but here, let me take it out of the box here. All right, so it's got that inside of it, which is amazing. I pretty much just bought it for this. I mean, this thing is fucking awesome. It's got the, the Sons of Anarchy symbol on it, and it's got the, the little symbol there for the show. And then when you open this box up, and when there's actually something inside of it this time, what it is it's a booklet, and it's got the entire, every episode of every season, and then it's just, you know, you can flip through the pages here, and then it's got, you know, the awesome pictures. Season 1, and then the discs for season 1 are in the top here. So, and it's got some pictures from each season. You know what I mean? And then it's season 2, and it's just got the pictures from each season and a little write-up on it, and, you know, different characters that have come in. So that was really cool. Tons of special features. So when this came in, again, I've never seen an episode, but I am a collector, and I figured this is something I should have, and it was there, so I took it, and I'm glad I did. It was the same as the Dexter season series that I bought. I've never seen a series, one episode of Dexter either, but I heard it's fucking awesome. So I guess I've got a lot of fucking movie or TV watching to do when I get some spare time, maybe in the winter time. So, anyways, Sons of Anarchy. This box alone is fucking the reason why I bought it. It's fucking cool looking, man. So, anyways, okay. So, Blu-ray haul. So I had a huge haul the last week or two. So what I did is I broke this one in half, or else this video would be like 2 hours long. So. I'm just going to do these movies for now because I showed you this other stuff, and then I had the announcements at the beginning of the show, so we'll just get through this as fast as we can so I'm not boring the fuck out of you guys. So first I got the, okay, this is the 4K Ultra version of this. It's the new Tomb Raider movie. I was always a fan of the first Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie. Didn't really care for the second one, and when this one got announced that it was coming out, I just kind of rolled my eyes, but I did go see it at the theater, and I got to tell you, this is better than the first two. It really is. It is more in lines with the video game, and I don't know, this thing, I killed it, man. Alicia Vikander, I think that's how you say her name. Man, she is definitely Lara Croft. Like, she's awesome in this movie, man. And yeah, it's the 4K Ultra Blu-ray. I'm not big into 4K. I don't like how it looks, but anyways, what I'll do, and I've been doing this with my other Blu-rays, I'll give the first person who can get this code, and I'll put a picture of it up. You can have the digital copy, so I'll put a picture online here quick, and you can grab that and you can have it. So, but anyways, okay, so the first Blu-ray is Tomb Raider. This is a fucking good movie. I really liked it. If you haven't seen it, I don't think it's in theaters obviously anymore, so but it's obviously out on Blu-ray because I own it now. So, but definitely check it out, and I don't think you'll be disappointed with it. This movie, well, I don't even need to tell you about this movie. It's Zombie, Luci Fulci's fucking masterpiece. This thing is classic. I'm just going to assume that you all have seen it. But I got it on Blu-ray. It's the collector's edition too, Ultimate. It's got tons of extras in here. I own a couple versions of this, and I've got like special features and stuff, but this thing has way more special features than any other disc I have. And I haven't even opened this up, but there's a digital copy of this one, which, oh, there's not. That's too bad. I was going to give you guys a digital copy, but there isn't one for this one. So, but anyways, yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, I want to do I'll get Carlo over here, and we'll do a retro review on this movie too, because I'm sure all of you have seen it, but it is fucking awesome. So another movie that is a classic is Black Christmas, and this is the Season's Grievings special edition, and this thing's got a ton of special features on it too, and it's Canadian, which is even better. And this movie, I'll tell you, it's amazing to me how many people I know that haven't seen this movie, and this is the original one. But man, oh man, this movie is fucking freaky. The villain in this movie, they never really show him, but I mean, you never really know what he is. Is he like a human or is he a demon? I know that's kind of goofy if you've seen the movie, but there's scenes in this movie when he makes telephone calls, and it sounds like there's like 5 or 6 people on the phone at the same time as he's talking. Like, it's crazy, and this movie is fucking creepy, and it's so fucking, and the images in this movie are fucking fantastic. So I don't know, man, if you haven't seen this, it's pretty cool too. It comes with a little booklet, you know, that kind of gives you the history of the movie and production pictures and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But if you have not seen Black Christmas, do yourself a favor and find it, because it is fucking awesome. So Oh, what else we got here? Beetlejuice. I own a couple of copies of this, but I don't own the fucking Blu-ray. I have a couple of DVDs. I have it on VHS, and I actually think I have it on beta, to be honest with you. But yeah, this movie's a classic. Now, there was rumors that they were going to make a sequel. I hope they do, and Michael Keaton comes back and plays it, but it's one of those things where it's on again, off again. So I don't know, but that's what the inside looks like. But and it comes with a little booklet, and it's got like the different. Where are these out of here? It's got all the different characters that are in the movie. All the different. Yeah, there we go. All the different characters. So I really like this movie, man. It's fucking classic, and it's one of those movies. No matter how many times you've seen it, whenever it's on TV and you flick on it, it's one of those movies you just don't really flick off, and you kind of watch it all the way through. What else we got here? RoboCop. I love the first movie. It's a fucking classic. It was violent, which was surprising for me because I didn't think it was going to be. It was surprisingly gory and violent, which was awesome. And just it came out at the right time too. It was fresh, and there was nothing else out that was kind of like it at the time. And this one is the actual trilogy. So I'll be honest, RoboCop 2 and 3, shit, really they were. But the first one is awesome, and which is why I bought this. Now I already have it on Blu-ray, but this is the trilogy. And then usually when you get these collector's editions and stuff, they give you a ton of special features, which this one does. So this is why I bought it. But again, I mean, you've all seen RoboCop, but it is so fucking good. Oh, what else we got here? The Arrival. I wasn't sure if I had this one on Blu-ray. I think I do already. In fact, I might even have put it in one of my other Blu-ray hauls. But anyways, I bought it again just because I wasn't sure, and I love this movie. If you haven't seen this, I mean, I think this is on Netflix too. I think find it because it is so fucking good, and it's kind of a refreshing take on the alien genre too. So. It's good. Again, there is a digital copy here, and I will post. I'll shoot a picture of this and post it up. And if you're the first one to grab this, then you can have the free digital copy. My gift to you. So, anyways, The Arrival. This thing is fucking awesome. If you haven't seen it, make sure you do because it is really fucking good. Oh boy, this movie's a fucking classic. Scanners. I saw this obviously when I was a kid. And then they showed it at the Highland Cinema alongside Videodrome, which was a great night. And I'll tell you, this fucking movie is awesome. And when I look at that cover, when I got this copy, I mean, I was ecstatic because I'd never seen this cover before, and it was awesome. And it comes with a booklet called Mind Over Matter. And I'll tell you, it's just a fucking good movie. Now, unfortunately, they made sequels to this, and kind of like the same deal as RoboCop. They were all sort of shitty, but yeah, I don't know. If you haven't seen Scanners, it is definitely a fucking classic. It stars Michael Ironside, and it is fucking good. And I'll tell you, it has one of the best head explosions, if not the best head explosion scene ever in any movie. It is fucking fantastic. So anyway, Scanners, if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you find it and watch it. This is the Blu-ray copy, collector's edition, and I now own it. Oh, what else we got here? Okay, so World War Z. Now, when this movie came out, it went through production hell. You know, it was getting made, then it was put on hold, then it was back on again, off again. It took years to make. And then when it got, you know, when they were making it, and the initial, you know, screenings came out, people were kind of riding it because it didn't really follow suit to the book. And but you know, you can take different takes on this movie. I love this movie. I thought it was fucking great, and actually it did really well at the box office, so they're making a sequel to it. But my take on this is because World War Z is many different stories told over the course of one book. And I think what they did for this one is they just took one person, being Brad Pitt, and because obviously he flies, like in the movie, he's all over the world here, like, you know, under different scenarios. And I think that's what they did, is they just took a couple of the stories out of the book and then had Brad Pitt kind of, you know, in the screen, or in the when they wrote the screen for it. He just kind of, you know, he was in these different scenarios, combining it into one movie. But I don't know, I thought it worked, and I was really skeptical when this movie came out. I thought I was gonna fucking hate it, and you know, I ate my words because it was fucking good. It was really good, and it did really well at the box office. And oh, this one's got a digital copy too. I'll post that one up for you guys too. Look at all this free shit I'm giving you guys. So anyways, yeah, but when I saw this one, I already have this on Blu-ray, and I bought it anyways just because this is the collector's edition. So it came with this book, as most collector's editions do, and it's just got you know, all the places where it took place, like Philadelphia and stuff like that. And it's got a whole bunch of screenshots and just all the different settings from where the movie takes place throughout the movie. So I don't know. I thought it was awesome. So, but this book is cool, and some of the pictures, and then it's got the creature designs in the book. Like it's a great movie. It really is. So they're making another one, and again, even the sequel's going through production hell because they started to film it and then they had to put it on hold because Brad Pitt is going to be starring in a Quentin Tarantino movie. For the life of me, I can't remember what it's called, but they kind of put the production for this movie on hold while he's out filming that one, and then he's going to come back and they're going to finish the sequel to this. So I honestly can't. I'm not a huge fan of sequels, but I can't wait till I see it because I love this movie so much. And then what else we got here? Okay, so very quickly, I just bought this one. I didn't know if I had it or not, so I thought I'd just pick it up. It's Terminator Genesis. I love all the Terminator movies. This one was probably not the best one out of the bunch, and in case you guys don't know this, they're making another one, and it's going to have Arnold, and it's actually going to bring back most of the original cast in it too, which is pretty cool. So. But I bought this one, I didn't have it, and it was sitting there. But it's you know, it's like a Saturday rainy day movie. If you've got nothing else to do, you know, pop it in. It's a good time. I mean, it's got a pretty cool story, but I mean, I don't know. It wasn't the best Terminator movie out of the bunch, obviously, but I mean, it's got Arnie in it, so it's worth giving it a watch because I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, and then finally, okay, the Hatchet series here, 1, 2, and 3. I had the pleasure of meeting Kane Hodder just a few months ago at Shockstock, and I got to sit down and talk with him. I wish I would have recorded our conversation because it was fucking awesome. And I talked to him forever. It was great. I actually asked him, I felt bad. I said, am I taking up too much of your time? And he's like, no, man, fucking shoot the shit. That's what we're here for. So I talked to him for a good 30 minutes. It was crazy. And the stuff we talked about, his movies, his upcoming movies. I mean, just his life in general, man. This guy has such good, so many stories. He's like, you know, talking to Kane Hodder is like talking to Sid Haig. Just the stories he has are incredible. And the way he tells those stories, it's just, you can't help but listen to him, and you're just mesmerized by the stuff he says. So I don't know, it was crazy. And I love these Hatchet movies. They are good, gory, fun. Yeah, I think they've got another one that they might be working on too. I did a trailer review for the Kane Hodder documentary a while ago, and it hasn't come out yet, but when it does, I will definitely be picking that up and watching it. So anyways, guys, there's my Blu-ray haul for this video. Again, I just want to say thank you for getting us to 500. It really means a lot to me. I love talking to you guys and showing you guys all this stuff that I get. I got another Blu-ray haul I'm probably going to do in a couple of days because I got a ton of stuff just sitting over there that I haven't even gotten to yet. So, but yeah, guys, let me know what you think about. Did I score this time or what? I think I did pretty good. So, anyways, if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments section below. Again, in another couple of videos, I'm going to say the same thing, just about hitting the 500 mark. And then I'm going to do a Q&A video, kind of like I did last time when I hit 500. So if you have any questions you want to ask me, you can ask me anything you want. Doesn't matter, and I'll do a separate video on that and answer all your questions. And once again, once we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, we're going to start live streaming. Well, I'm sure there will be screaming when we do it, but there'll be live streaming, and also Patreon's going to start up, and the money from that is going to go to charities, children's charities. So anyways, guys, yeah, let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Yeah, and let me know what you think of this haul. And as always, guys, stay scared.